Okay, guys, I've now checked the press. It's officially over. You guys ready for the headlines? Okay, because no, this is it's already past the tipping point. So Mediaite's a good place that summarizes things real quick, especially the media.
Yeah.
So let me read you their headlines one after another. Breaking: shocked MSNBC host reports panicked Biden inner circle discussing dropping out. Okay, so it's already happened. They have an opinion piece next on Mediaite. Biden should drop out. Next, CNN's Van Jones, on the verge of tears, says Biden should be replaced, quote, if he will let us. There's no if he will let us, okay? You know what you do? You shame him until he does. Say, oh, you're gonna risk the country for your ego? You narcissist maniac, right?
Yeah.
And then you drive him out. But do they have the willpower to do that? Or are they just gonna bend back down? Are they gonna bend the knee again? Is this gonna be like Trump and MAGA, where no matter how crazy he is, they bow to the mad king, right? So right now they're
so.
Well, let's see what happens.
Publicly, I think that behind the scenes, privately, pressure. I don't think a lot of the formal surrogates, like the cabinet members, I don't think are going to come out and say that he should drop out. But I'd love to be surprised.
No, the cabinet members are not going to do that. Yeah, the press would have to.
But yeah.
No, the press would have to do it.
What's Scarborough saying?
Yeah, well, we'll see tomorrow morning. But right now, I've never seen the establishment press be this tough on an establishment candidate. 3 headlines in, but I got more. Chris Cuomo declares Trump and Biden are an embarrassment to the country after the debate. I actually felt bad for the moderators. Listen to this one.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, don't worry about it. There's another one. Well, look, you'll like this one. Disgraceful. Liberals fume over CNN debate moderators declining to fact check Trump, right?
Thank you.
They gave into the pressure, no question. And then finally, but there's tons of these. Oh, here's another one. Drudge Report sounds the alarm over Biden debate disaster. Operation Replace Biden is the big headline on Drudge. And then finally, deep, wide, and very aggressive panic. CNN's John King reports Dems may ask Biden to step aside. Okay, so both CNN and MSNBC inside sources reporting, and I'm gonna read that quote from John King again, deep, wide, and a very aggressive panic. Wow. Because remember, guys, establishment never breaks ranks. The way they beat Bernie last time is Bernie won the first 3 states, and then the establishment circled the wagons.
They came together.
Okay, they closed ranks, and they always stay on message. It is a propaganda machine like no other. It's, I think, the greatest propaganda machine that's ever been built. And so for them to break ranks and say that the head of the establishment should step down, unprecedented.
I've never seen anything like this after a debate.
Never.
Not a tenth of it.
Yeah. So we said when the debate coverage started 5 hours ago or whatever it was, okay, always watch the Young Turks on debate nights. It was super exciting. I mean, I threw in my towel, our reactions during the minute he lost his first train of thought, we're like, oh no, which we're gonna show to you in a minute. Okay, so we said when we started this is going to be the most important debate in our lifetimes. Boy, were we right.
We said that the bar was down here and he got on hands and knees and got under it.
Yeah, we said it was the lowest bar ever, but we weren't sure he could clear it, and he didn't.
I predicted that he would win the debate, and I knew 45 seconds in that this thing was over and he needed to be replaced, and it only got worse from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it one more time. Young Turks audience, smartest audience in the world. I tell you guys know stuff better than mainstream media all the time. I read the member comments on the air, during the show, etc. And what happened? You told me to go run in because this guy was gonna lose, and you were right. That's why I polled you guys, because I wanted to see, am I the crazy one? And you said no, go, because we're gonna lose and we don't wanna lose to Trump. You were first and you were right. Okay, except one thing, I want to give one piece of credit here to the only people that were ahead of the Young Turks, Marianne Williamson. Okay, I know everybody go catch feelings or whatever. Yeah. Oh my God, I heard on mainstream media that she's not. She had the courage and she tried. At least she tried. God bless her heart for trying. And even Dean Phillips. I don't agree with a lot of his positions, etc. But at least the brother tried.
He tried.
And he was the only one in Washington who tried. So credit to Dean Phillips, right? Everybody else sat on their hands and was happy to run into the iceberg.
And everyone was so angry at us for saying that Joe Biden needs to show up to the primary debates. But we said it, not only like you had reasons you wanted him to be there, but I just kept saying over and over, it's an opportunity to know if he needs to be replaced, if he can actually do this. And they hid him from that so that we would not have as much time to replace him.
Yeah, well, that turned into an epic disaster. But guys, it's exciting. We're gonna get a new candidate.
The next 2 months.
That is amazing. There's 4 months to the election and we're gonna get a new candidate.
Well,
and we're gonna have a holy mess getting to that candidate.
I asked you how likely you thought it was before the debate. Obviously it's higher now. Now you're saying we're going to get a new candidate.
Yeah.
You think it's above a 90% chance?
So before the debate, I was the only, in fact, I got asked on a show and the chance of replacing, but it was Don Levin's show. And I got asked on a bunch of shows. I think I said the percentage on his show. I said 25% chance he gets replaced even at this super late date. And Don said that's a conspiracy theory.
It's a theory.
Well, it's exactly what I told him. I said, Don, I love you, brother, but it's not a conspiracy theory. It's just a theory. Like, there's no conspiracy. I didn't conspire with anybody to come up with that theory. It's my theory alone, by definition, not a conspiracy. Okay. So, anyways, so now I have it at 85%. No, 90%. 90%. Yeah, because the only way he doesn't get replaced after this full-scale panic is his forces come out there and start beating Mika and Morning Joe over the head, and they bring out. But even then, the tide is so powerful.
They want that power. And remember, a lot of them not that uncomfortable with Donald Trump becoming president. Donald Trump becomes president, every one of those millionaires gets a tax cut. They like being in the minority. They like being in the fake resistance. It's better because you don't have to lead on anything. You just have to attack him. You raise tons of money because you're opposing him. They like that position.
No, it's over. We're gonna get a new candidate. That's super exciting. So. And guys, one more thing about this that's so important. Before, approximately 0 people were gonna watch the DNC. We were gonna go to that convention, we were gonna cover it for you. We got the last night like this, right? Nobody was gonna watch that. And nobody was gonna watch the people fluffing Joe Biden. It's just so sad. Like they go out there and they're like, he is the great leader we need. They're like, really, really, right? So no, but now all of a sudden the whole country's gonna watch the DNC. Now they're gonna say, and there's going to be 10, 12, however many candidates all making the case for the Democratic Party. It is going to be hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars in free media. Ezra Klein was right, Nate Silver was right, I was right. Go to the convention, have the most exciting convention of our lifetimes. Everybody watches, nobody cares about the Republicans anymore. All anybody's talking about is the Democrats and Democratic ideas. That is a massive advantage for us.
That sounds good.
Massive.
Thanks for watching. If you become a member, you get to watch all this ad-free, except for, of course, this ad. Still, hit the join button below.